Hey friends, it's Lisa Renee and coming to you live from my little golf cart with the dogs. You can see Ollie back there, Abby is down here, and we're going to see what we can do out here. It's very soggy and wet. I wasn't sure whether I was going to get across the creek behind me because the bank had washed out, but we're going to see what we can do. So this is kind of my meditation. Some days it just eases my being out here in nature. So I figured while I got a few minutes, I'd just chat with you about something that's really helping me stay focused and stay alcohol free. So I thought I had something figured out with a phone holder while I'm out here on the golf course. It actually helps me enjoy getting stronger at 60 something. So you know how it's funny, everyone talks about giving something up like alcohol, but what they don't like, to talk about is what you're getting. And then there's the hand in the way. So sure, you're cutting out all alcohol, the wine, or whatever, but you start noticing clarity, better sleep, and that drive to actually take care of yourself and show up for that. So sleep for me has been huge. It's really soggy here. We've been getting a lot of rain, I guess, and I've been back here in a few days. It's like we got a little pond on the whole path. So right now, I'm in week 3 of this program that I use. I've been with them off and on for a decade at least, probably a couple decades, because they have so many programs and different fitness plans you can choose from. Again, my phone holder is not really working out very well in the golf cart. It's not about perfect, and they have their own little sayings, but mine is progress, not perfection. And I take breaks when I need to. Some days I feel like a beast, and some days I don't, but I don't give up. I keep working at it. When you stop drinking, you have to relearn how to deal with discomfort. And fitness, especially like strength training, is such a powerful way to do that. It reminds me that I can do hard things, that I can choose hard things. There's the weird high you get from a workout. So that weird high is like, what they call the runner's high, I think it is. I don't run, but I like strength training. And when you start working hard enough at it, you start getting kind of like a euphoria. And that is something awesome. And it's like I proved something to myself. And I think every woman trying to live alcohol-free needs something physical to add into your routine, into your lifestyle. It doesn't have to be intense, it just has to be yours. Missteps and bad video along the way. You don't have to do it perfectly. Remember, progress over perfection. Let me get back out in this field and so I can continue talking without worrying about my camera falling off this stupid stand. Okay. All right. Yeah, you do have to find something that reminds you, I'm still here, I'm still alive, I still matter, and I can still change. It doesn't matter how old I am. And this is what fitness gives me. That's what staying alcohol-free gives me, is a power. I matter. I can change. I can make a difference. And I got so much more to give at this age, and I'm not giving up. There's something about this land I love. It's quiet, steady, but yet it holds space for transformation.
And lately, I've been transforming, actually renovating my life. It's not overnight, and it's not perfectly, but steadily. It's one rep, one walk, one golf cart, one choice at a time. After I quit drinking, there's like this space left behind. And at first, it felt empty, like something was missing. The alcohol, perhaps. But over time, I realized that space wasn't empty. It was open to possibility. So I started back again, strength training. Not just to build muscle, though I was huge at this age, but to rebuild me. And I didn't know how much confidence was hiding in these words. I thought, this is just exercise. But some days, lifting weights feels like, what you hear a runner's high. There's a euphoria that hits somewhere during the workout, mid-set, mid-sweat, where you realize I can do hard things. And that one little truth, it starts bleeding into everything else in your life. The fear that used to hold me back, or the alcohol that caused that fear, the fear's not completely gone. Alcohol is, but the fear is quiet. It's not gone, but it's quiet. Because when you push through something hard physically, it teaches your mind you didn't quit, you showed up, you did the work, and you accomplished something. I've stopped chasing perfection, even though we always strive for perfection. It's now, for me, progress over perfection, every single time. And it's not about being perfect at all. It's about becoming powerful, becoming who I was meant to be. There's a kind of wind that comes with it. It's not loud, it's not flashy, it's real. And when you feel that wind in your body, you start feeling it in other parts of you. It's a confidence. And that confidence, the kind that you earn, is what gave me the push to find myself on a YouTube channel again, to stop waiting until everything is ready, or I felt like I was good enough. I stopped waiting for me to give myself permission. And I just began. I'm even reigniting my website. I'm reclaiming parts of me I set aside for far too long. And not because it's easy, but because I'm no longer afraid of doing hard things. This property, this body, this life, my life, they're all under renovation. And I've learned that's not something to be ashamed of. That's something to be proud of. So here I am, building strength in my body and letting that strength carry me toward every other dream. Because it's never too late to start over again. And every rep, every post, every project is all part of the rebuild, my rebuild. This is what transformation looks like. And this is my renovation. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. This is Lisa Renee with the Lisa Renee Project. I'll see you next time.